I wasn't very much a child that's been managed by parents. So I grew up quite wild, and I played outside and experimented with objects. I picked up objects. And I don't know, if I looked at a pen, before I will think of writing, I will first draw with that pen. It just came totally natural, and I would have drawn with everything. I would have drawn in the sand and with charcoal, and in the barbecue area I will take the old charcoal and draw with it, and on the pavement. And that's how it started. I think it started with a natural curiosity with materials. I enjoy being quite diverse. Many of my students are now the ones that I supervise on a pre-graduate level. They are the ones that specialize in drawing. But I personally, and some of the other students that I supervised last year, will work with what we call alternative materials that we can pick up or we can collect. Like, many people just give me stuff that they don't use, and then I use it in my art. And we've got a system here where we also give each other stuff. My work changes every year, which is very, very exciting. I do the basic things like teaching first years, foundational skills, like basic skills they need to learn. But then it becomes very interesting when this senior pre-graduate students come with themes at the beginning of the year, and one student's very diverse. It depends on what they bring to the table. One student would like to say, I'm going to critically look at my own identity within a socio-political environment, while another student can come and say, I'm a computer gamer, I love playing computer games, I want to work with in the realm of game studies, or I at least want to connect it to my work. And then another year, a student can come and say, I'm going to use found materials that I pick up everywhere, and I'm going to do performance art. So it depends on what makes them tick. They get a foundational course where they're exposed to all different types of media, and then they choose. So I do that, and part of my job is to also supervise postgraduate students. So I enjoy that a lot. It's very, very stimulating. We sit here in my studio, and I visit their studios, and I look at their art, and I critically discuss with them issues. And sometimes I'm just opening up a debate, and then identifying maybe artistic challenges that can be overcome, and then leave it open to see what the master students bring to the table. And then I assist them with writing as well, and in the end compiling their exhibition for examination. I think the first one in terms of an achievement was going to the Sacatar artist residency in Brazil, in Salvador. I thought I struggled at that stage as a young artist to get acknowledgement, and then this came up, and it felt so right. It felt good to go to another country in the southern hemisphere that's got similar issues than South Africa. Then I could really understand why I've been sent, by Providence to that specific residency. I had to learn very specific skills that I could come and bring back to my communities. I think the university, as a historic culture, has the ability to connect to people in a different way than other places. So to be in the Free State can be very difficult, and it can be a cultural adjustment if you first move here. But you make friends and colleagues, and you mix with them. I think there's something else, there's something different, and that's the feeling. And it's only a Kofsi that will know the feeling, because it's only something that you can feel here.